At the time of writing, the measured deaths due to COVID-19 stand at 500,000. Each death leaves a grieving family, and our hearts go out to those who have had their lives cut short. However, 4 million lives are cut short every year due to the household air pollution from cooking with polluting fuels, mainly women and children in developing economies. Each of these deaths also leaves a grieving family. The virus kills by comorbidity, amplifying the effects of underlying health conditions. In particular, respiratory diseases such as pneumonia, which are common in developing economies due to the prevalence of biomass cooking. The virus puts increased pressure on limited health services and weak infrastructures. Developing economies will be damaged for the next 5 to 10 years by a global economic downturn caused by COVID-19, which has also reduced the funding available for tackling biomass cooking. The target set out by SDG 7 and its aspiration to leave no one behind were already optimistic before COVID, but are now slipping even further away. However, by tackling biomass cooking, we are simultaneously tackling comorbidity from COVID. Cooking with biomass creates a world vulnerable to deforestation and climate change. It leaves women vulnerable to the drudgery of unpaid work and non-communicable diseases, which is further accentuated by COVID-19. However, cooking with modern energy can improve women's health, decrease deforestation and emissions, give women more time, and can reduce some of the key underlying causes of death from COVID-19. But how can this be achieved in practice? COVID-19 recovery plans should include the following elements: tackle interlinked gender equity, climate and health development challenges simultaneously by investing COVID-19 recovery support in clean cooking. Complement COVID-19 recovery packages with climate finance and investment in renewable energy, health, and social inclusion. Empower women as change makers within industry and governance. Promote quality assured, energy efficient electric appliances. In Nairobi, electric pressure cookers are 5 times cheaper than charcoal, kerosene, or LPG for heavy foods such as beans.
New equipment, new appliances that are energy efficient. Personally, I cook with the electric pressure cooker a lot. We have surplus power, so we are not trying to limit how much power people use. We actually want them to use more power. Kenya Power is encouraging customers to cook with electricity. Since the COVID epidemic, the industries have scaled down. The peak demand has dropped significantly.
Leverage existing grid infrastructure. Redesign lifeline tariffs to be inclusive of cooking. Finance with cross subsidies from regular retail tariff or by diverting subsidies on fossil fuels such as kerosene. Strengthen centralized energy systems with decentralized energy storage. Enable e-cooking on mini-grids and off-grid systems. In the short term, clean fuel stacks of LPG, ethanol, and other clean fuels with energy-efficient electric appliances can often provide the lowest cost and most easily deployable modern cooking solution.
Recognizing that COVID-19 is a disease which revolves around the respiratory organs of the body, we strongly encourage all countries to integrate clean cooking into their COVID-19 recovery strategies and interventions. By doing this, we will not only continue to accelerate access to clean cooking, but also ensure that we build back better and remain on course in the energy transition agenda. More so, we will mitigate against emissions which attack the respiratory organs of the body and therefore help also to mitigate the COVID-19 pandemic.